Hello! Hi! Hello, everybody. Do I still have the... No, I don't. Thank God. Hi! Hello. Hi. Hello. Hang on, let me find the names. Hang on, chatto. And thank you for the 5 gifted, honey. Thank you. And Zipley, thank you for the 5 gifted, honey. Thank you. Hello. Hi. Welcome in. Wah. I'm a little EP. I'm a little EP today. I might be a little slower. I might be a little less energy than usual. It's just because I'm a little tired. I slept a lot today. I slept longer than I normally do. It also doesn't help. I ate good hot meal, and I also ate I hate this song. No, not this one. Next. Okay. And also, Mama Q made rice pudding, and she gave me some, and so I have like warm, nice rice pudding, vanilla-y rice pudding with like nutmeg and niceness. So I feel very warm. Oh, it's like, you know when you eat like a nice meal and you're all like warm inside and then you get EP because of it? That's me. That's me. I'm so EP. Ha! So, I was on top of the sea. I was on top of the ocean yesterday. And now I gotta be under the ocean today. Food coma. I feel like food coma is like pain. Like you eat so much that you're in pain and you gotta lie down. This isn't food coma. This is me eating to where I'm like nice and content. I want to take a nap. Yeah. This was a very busy. Been very, very busy. I've been sorting lots and lots of different things. To go back to Zephydia for. So there's so many things to try and figure out. So I've been very productive with that today. And also trying to sort like Christmas presents and things like that. Oh my goodness. And also trying to sort my phone as well because that broke and that was a thing. And trying to get like cases and screen protectors and all kinds and stuff. Whew. Yeah, I've just had a lot going on. Moving is a pain. Moving is a pain. It is. Ugh. I've kind of had to resolve myself to doing certain things a more expensive way for the sake of convenience, which will probably help me out in future, but like, oh gosh. It's like, it's a painful decision to be like, oh man, I'm gonna have to pay money just for the sake of doing this in an easier way. Which is something I don't really want to do because I always want to do things myself, but this time I can't do that. Moved several times in 1 year, can confirm moving is a pain. It is. Are there any expenses on Throne? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Wah. Having helped my brother move, if when I leave my current flat, I'm definitely paying people to sort of much of it as I can. Yeah, that's what I'm having to do. Cause it's quite like a big move as well. It's not just like, oh, you know, pack all of my stuff into like a car and then like drive for a bit. It's like a big move. So it like hiring people just to sort things for me is just gonna be the easiest way of doing it. So I've been doing that today. And then also like insurance as well, for like if any of my equipment or anything gets all messed up in like the transport and stuff. That's another whole thing, because insurance companies suck a little bit. And I just know that like having the insurance is better than not having the insurance, but I know for a fact that if I ever actually have to like contact these insurance companies to be like, hey, you know, my PC broke, and it was like, you're doing give me money for that, I know that if I ever had to like do that, they would like drag their feet about it, and that's like the worst thing. Had that happen while moving? Yeah. But I don't know. I'm just gonna have to pack stuff up as best I can. And, yeah. Deal with the consequences afterwards. It's just real to actually get them to live in the service they were designed for. Yeah. Thankfully, it was actually cheaper than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be about, like £200 more expensive than it actually ended up being, which is pretty nice, actually. I'll take it. This is why I always assume the worst. I'm just gonna assume the worst for everything, because then if things turn out to not be the worst, then like I'm pleasantly surprised. Insurance in this economy, yeah. Unfortunately, I would consider my streaming PC to be worth it in terms of insurance stuff. Especially since it's like my livelihood as well. Cause like, if I can't stream, like I'm already not gonna be able to stream for like a couple weeks anyway, which impacts like my income. So I'm gonna have to be like, hey, if anything bad happens here, it's even worse. It's gonna be really weird, because I'm basically just gonna have to like sit in my new place, kind of like, you know, twiddling my thumbs for a bit, being like, welp, until things like, you know, gets all settled and stuff. Game PC isn't exactly cheap. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Wow. But we're getting more and more sorted. So I think the only thing I really need to like focus on now is just packing, which is nice. It's not too much of a hassle anymore for anything else. It's just putting all the stuff that I need into boxes and whatever mode of transport and stuff, and then doing that. Yeah. Hope it gets sorted. I hope so too. It should be fine. I think I'm most worried about like my audio equipment, to be honest, because like the PC is like, okay, well that's like one thing, but the audio equipment is like, it's the mic, and then all the cables, and then the audio interface, and then the cables that connect the audio interface to the power service and all that type of stuff. So I'm like, there's lots of different pieces with that one. It's not just like one solid thing that I can lug about. There's like 5 different things. Yeah. Packing can be a pain, but it feels so good when it's done. Yeah. Fragile equipment? Yes. It is scary, but you know, it is what it is. If anything goes wrong in that chain, then you have a problem. Yeah. But I don't know. It's a risk I'm gonna have to take, and I'm kind of happy to take. And the good news is that like when it's done, it's done. I only have to do today one time. I only have to do tomorrow one time. I only have to do the day after one time. And then it's over. And that's good. Bad things are finite, and I take so much enjoyment from that knowledge. If it's better for your health, then yeah, I think it will be. Unless it's Groundhog Day. Well, if my life turns into Groundhog Day, then I'm gonna eat as much angel food cake as much as possible. So, is that what he? It's angel. It is angel food cake, right? He like eats it really grossly, and it's the scene of him just like shoving cake in his mouth is like stuck in my brain. It's a Bill Murray film, right? Yeah, it is. Ooh, I should watch that again. Good film. What I want to know is how many times they had to do that take. Because, for anyone who has done acting or like knows anything about like media production or anything, you guys will know that when you have to do eating takes, you either have to like pretend to eat something or take really tiny bites of stuff, like really pace yourself, because it's not just the one take that you're gonna do where you're like eating a cheeseburger. It's gonna be like maybe like 30 takes of you eating this like same cheeseburger, and you have to do it the same every single time. So if you take massive bites out of this like cheeseburger, you're gonna be eating like the equivalent of like 5 cheeseburgers, and it's gonna suck. Yeah. Plus the stage as well, if in terms of pacing. Stage is a little better. It depends, I suppose, but stage is a little better because you've only got to do it like one time. Or you don't swallow and oh yeah, like having a spit take instead. Yeah, that's I don't know how I feel about that one. I feel like it's kind of gross, but I just have like a thing about wasting food personally, so as long as you're not working on a Stanley Kubrick, who would don't even. I have like debates with my dad about Stanley Kubrick because he was a fantastic director, but he was also what's like the term for it? I can't think of a term that isn't driven. I was personally going to say a raging asshole to his actresses, but fantastic filmmaker. No, I have like debates with my dad about it, my dad the king, because like you can be both things. You can be very talented but also terrible at the same time. You can be that. You don't have to forgive somebody for being a terrible person just because they have talent. Like that's not how it works. You could be a terrible person and also be amazing at what you do. They're not mutually exclusive. Do you know most people in Hollywood are like that? I'm sure there are some very, very lovely people. I've met a few actors in my time that seem to have been super nice. But admittedly, it's only a very small pool of people, and it was in very specific times and events. So, it's hard to gauge somebody's actual personality during very specific times and specificities. Keanu Reeves is pretty much, by all accounts, a good egg. That makes me happy. I'm glad that Keanu Reeves is like notoriously a cool guy. That makes me happy. I want Neo to be a cool guy. Reeves, my beloved. Oh, I'd love to meet Keanu Reeves. Genuinely. That's like, there's a couple different people that like, if myself or my dad ever meets them, it's like a thing of like, you know, we gotta take a picture of it to make the other person jealous. Keanu Reeves is one of those people. If I ever met Keanu Reeves, that would be like the first thing on my mind. I was like, I would have to like be like, hey dude, can we take a picture? I want to make my dad really mad that I met you. Notoriously Shadow now? Yeah, that makes me so happy. That makes me really happy. Oh my goodness. I'm glad about that. I'm glad that he's now Shadow. He fits really, really well. I will hold that over everybody. Carissa, thank you for the super, honey. Thank you, thank you. Case of point, Richard Wagner. Amazing, brilliant composer. Absolute miserable excuse of a human being. Oh. Sometimes it happens that way. Ah, it is what it is. Who's then supposed to do promotions for Cyberpunk 27? Oh, really? That's cool. I like that. That's nice. I like actors and like... It's not exclusive to actors though. I love and respect people who are unequivocally committed and joyful about their passion. It's nice. It's really nice. It makes me really happy when people are just really passionate about the things that they love. Yeah, it's nice. Especially when it comes to people who like if we're sticking with like the actor example, people who are like child actors who still have the passion for acting in like their later careers. So people like Daniel Radcliffe, who is like, dude, he's been acting for like since he was a baby pretty much, and then he still loves it and he still does fantastic roles nowadays. Good for him. Good for him. Same with Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood, same boat, acting since he was a little dude, and still goes about it and does some cool stuff. Yeah, it's cool. I like that. I like people who find their passion and then just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this now. It's cool. Daniel Radcliffe only does projects that he thinks will be fun too. Yeah, I love that. I think I would personally love to have that. What I want is to like work with a bunch of really cool people on projects that I think are really cool. That's what I'd like to most do in my lifetime. Weird movies, it's Harry Potter. Yeah, I love it. It's great. And he takes every role really seriously, and it's fantastic. He does some really, really great roles. Witnessing passion can be very inspirational. Yeah, I love it. He was in something that I found quite good. Was it Horns? Was it Horns that he was in? Yeah, the 2013 one. Where he like became the devil. Which was quite cool. I remember I quite liked it. It was pretty good. I thought he had a good role in it. Robert Pattinson has proven to be pretty good when he's set on a project he cares about. Oh yeah, The Lighthouse. And he did, what was it? He did the Batman one that was quite good. I don't remember I never know what the Batman one is called because I just don't keep up with superhero movies all that often, but I know that he was good in the new Batman. Yeah, the most recent one. Yeah. Oh yeah, Robert Pattinson, he played Cedric Diggory, speaking of Daniel Radcliffe. They were both in Harry Potter. Boy and the Heron? Yeah, I still haven't seen that, but I should watch that. Maybe that's something for my time off. My boy! My son! Oh, don't do me like that. Yeah, Cedric Diggory. Ugh. I think, like, isn't... I don't remember what his dad is called, but his dad is, like, a minister or something, and he's really terrible to Harry at one point or another. I can't remember what it is. He's just, like, an annoying dude. Sounds unrecognizable in The Boy and the Heron. Well, that's a sign of a good actor, is the thing. I think... I don't like modern cinema when they do voice acting for celebrities because they're celebrities. I don't, like, I know the strategy behind it because, like, it was part of, like, study and stuff. They put celebrities in films because they're celebrities, because they're like, oh, their fan bases will show up. And that's why we end up with people like Awkwafina in everything. And I don't have a problem with Awkwafina being in stuff. What I have a problem with Awkwafina being in stuff is that she doesn't actually attempt to play a character. She's just Awkwafina in everything. She does. She actually started because she got popular. She had an online fan base and then wiggled her way into Hollywood. I don't have a problem with celebrities doing voice acting or acting in general if they're actually good actors and can play a character rather than being themselves. Like, oh gosh, who's that girl who recently became an actor and she was in BuzzFeed for, is it Quinta? Is her name Quinta? I don't remember what her name is. I remember her name. Yeah, Quinta Brunson. Yeah, she was part of BuzzFeed for a while, and then she went into acting. And she's a fantastic actress. Genuinely, she's really good. Then they alter the character to fit the voice actor? Yeah, I hate that. I hate that so much. Ugh. The reason why for Aladdin was because the genie was built for Robin Williams. Yes. Jack Black is an exception. He's great in almost everything. Yes. I love Jack Black and stuff. Because, like, he like, Jack Blacks it, but he Jack Blacks it at appropriate times. This is the difference between a character that has a recognizable style because of the person behind it, and a character that is a character with that celebrity as a voice. That's the difference, I think. He picks and chooses his moments to Jack Black it. That's why he's not unbearable to watch and stuff. Meanwhile, I still haven't seen the Disney one about the dragons because of Awkwafina. Genuinely. I think that film would have been fantastic if Awkwafina had not been in it. Genuinely. If they'd have made an actual character instead of just being like, let's put Awkwafina in the body of a dragon. Come on. Please. John Cena's been going off my list for actors. He kind of does some cool stuff, John Cena. Oh, who's that actor that I really actually kind of admire because he puts his all into everything, even though he's in like a ton of really weird movies? Is it Nicolas Cage? It's Nicolas Cage. I actually really like Nicolas Cage. He's in a ton of really, really odd films, but he puts 100% of his effort into every role that he has, which is fantastic. I don't know. I remember like reading somewhere that he's in a crazy amount of debt and that's why he's in like a bunch of weird films. I don't know if that's true. But so like my favorite thing is that he'll go from like oh, I'm gonna Google Nicolas Cage films and I'm gonna read his IMDb. Filmography, here we go. Nicolas Cage. He's in so many bizarre things. I'm gonna read out a collection of stuff that he's just in. Because quite frankly, reading through his discography is so funny. It's so funny. So... here we go. I'm gonna start off really strong because he was in the 2009 G-Force film. You know the film about the guinea pigs? Yeah, Nicolas Cage was in that film, and then the next thing he immediately did afterwards was Astro Boy, the 2009 Astro Boy, where he plays Dr. Tenma. And he does a really good job in that. When they continue onwards, he goes on later down the line in 2013 to voice Grug in The Croods, which I genuinely consider to be one of his best animated roles. I think he plays that character really well. He's such a dad in that film, and it's really good. And then he just continues onwards, and he does a bunch of really, really odd, bizarre stuff. Here's a fun one. In 2018, he did Mandy, which is one of the most fantastic psychological horror films I've ever seen in my entire life. And then, in the same year, stars in the Teen Titans Go movie. Are you kidding me? I love Nicolas Cage so much. At no point in time do I ever know what's coming next. I love him so much. Oh. Good lord. Yeah, he also goes from, that's insane. Just, what is up with Nicolas Cage, dude? Yeah, he does so many things in such a bizarre way. Yeah, he just does what he likes. I remember reading that he was in crazy amounts of debt. I don't know if that's true. Oh yeah, he was also in Willy's Wonderland, by the way, which is a 2021 film where they kind of rip off Five Nights at Freddy's. And then also, during that film, they have so many shameless adverts. Like, even in the trailer, if you watch the trailer, there's like... there's a bunch of really weird shots of him, like... like taking a can of a branded product out of his car and like opening it and taking a sip with the logo straight towards the camera. And then they have a bunch of shots of him driving around in this car that's very clearly like a sponsored car. It's really weird. They just do a ton of product placement. It's really odd. Narrative Guy, thank you for the 11 months, honey. Thank you. Nicolas Cage does not act out a role. The role is Nicolas Cage. Yeah. I don't actually think he even... Yeah, I don't think he even has a line in Willy's Wonderland. I think he's completely silent in that entire movie. bar like 1 or 2 lines. Yeah. It's just straight up a FNAF ripoff. Which is really funny. Because this Willy's Wonderland came out like 3 years before the FNAF movie. It's just really dumb. Yeah. I love it. He's great. It's really funny. There for recognition. I don't know, but he's in a lot of different things. Oh yeah, he's also in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse as Spider-Man Noir, which is one hell of a casting. That is a fantastic cast for him. I love contrasting roles in an actor's backlog. I love looking through stuff when you like an actor and being like, what else did they do? And then you're like, oh yeah, they were also in this. Yeah. I love really specific acting roles. It's good. Duke Nukem and Pig the Cat, yeah. I like contrasting roles are really fun. I'd love to do more voice acting, I think. I gotta get back into voice acting more so. Wee. So Patrick Stewart was the egg alien in Jimmy Neutron. Oh, the Jimmy Neutron movie? Yeah, he was. Yes, he was. Yeah, he was. There's a version of the universe where Nicolas Cage is Superman. Sure. I hate that though. Oh. Wasn't Keanu Reeves a tumbleweed in the SpongeBob movie? Yes, he was. Yes, he was. I love that though, because Keanu Reeves is like notoriously hard to get to do acting stuffs anymore. He doesn't do stuff very often. So he's really selective about the roles that he played, which means that Keanu Reeves sits down to like discuss his options with his like manager or casting agent or whatever, and says no to like tons of really notorious directors and films and casts and scripts, but says yes to Shadow the Hedgehog. I love that for him. I love that. Words cannot describe how much I genuinely love that. Yeah. Mind you, when you're asked to play Shadow the Hedgehog, you don't say no to that. Jim Carrey is both Robotniks. I know he loved that. I actually really like Jim Carrey. I think he's a really cool guy. Have you guys ever seen like any of Jim Carrey's like art? He does like really heavily political art, but it's all really good. It's cool. I like his stuff. Jim Carrey is also amazing as the Grinch. Yeah. I know that like Jim Carrey's most iconic roles are his like super comedic ones where he does like The Mask and like Bruce Almighty and like The Grinch and all that type of stuff. He like Jim Carrey's it up. But there's like a couple films in his discography that are just absolutely gut-wrenchingly beautiful. Like Spotless Mind. I want to know what the full title for that is. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is a Jim Carrey film that kind of comes out of nowhere. And And The Truman Show, which also comes out of nowhere. Every now and again, he'll just do films that are just so unbelievably beautiful. I don't know if I would I don't know if I would entirely count Me, Myself, and Irene as one of those films, but also that's another really good Jim Carrey one. If ever you're kind of like interested in watching a little bit of Jim Carrey it up, but also have something kind of beautiful in it. Yeah, Me, Myself, and Irene is quite good. Spotless Mind in Psych Class? Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I genuinely would consider that one of the best films ever made. It's so good. Ace Ventura for Jim Carrey. Yeah. And then also, what's the other one that's kind of similar to Ace Ventura? But it's like he plays kind of like a psychopath. The Cable Guy. Yeah. He plays like a weird psychopath in that film. It's really strange. Series of Unfortunate Events. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I forgot he was in that. I was thinking about that series recently, actually, because I adored the books. I completely adored the books. And then I loved the film as well. And they made a TV show recently, but I haven't seen it yet. I think I watched, like, the first 2 episodes. But I really didn't like it. I really wasn't a fan. I think like I should probably watch the rest of the TV show, because my favorite book out of the series was The Miserable Mill, the weird hypnotism one. I really liked that one. I thought it was a really cool story. I liked it a lot. But the film from God, when was that? 2005 maybe? 2004 or 2005? The like 2005 film only went up as far as the lake. And like the mill came directly afterwards. So they never went into that, but I know that the TV show goes past that. Edgy voice actor character range just to just a fish. It's great. It's really good. Jim Carrey was in Horton? Was he really? Oh, he was. Who did he voice in Horton Hears a Who? Did he play like actually Horton in Horton Hears a Really? Oh yeah, because I know it's Steve Carell as because I know that Steve Carell is like the mayor in it, because he's got like a really iconic like nervousness about him. Kira Buckland was also in basically every fish animation. That's so interesting. Oh my gosh. Speaking of fish. Speaking of fish, we should probably play Subnautica before I fall asleep. Seth Rogen is a voice actor. I think Seth Rogen suffers from the same stuff that Awkwafina does, which is like he kind of plays himself in a lot of roles. But I think Seth Rogen suffers from that a lot less, because he actually tries to be the character. Like his voice is really iconic. You can like hear it everywhere, and he like has a very distinctive laugh. You can hear it everywhere. But he also tries. He actually makes an attempt, which I think is a very desirable quality in an actor that is paid millions. I actually really liked him as Donkey Kong. I think his voice really fit Donkey Kong. I liked him as Donkey Kong. I think, like, the whole Mario movie was just kind of goofy. I don't know. There's parts of the Mario movie that I liked and part of the Mario movie that I didn't like. I think having, shoot, what's his name? Charlie Day. Charlie Day as Luigi is one of the best casting choices I've ever heard in my entire life. Are you kidding me? They've got such like an odd cast in the Mario movie. Like, I feel like they had all of the actors up on like a dartboard and just kind of threw darts at them for the casting. Cause it's really, yeah. Charlie Day was in the Mario movie. Charlie Day played Luigi in the Mario movie, and he did a fantastic job. I love Charlie Day. He really tried. He did a fantastic job. Yeah. I don't know about Chris Pratt. I think like Chris Pratt was like, I really tried my best for this role. And like everyone kind of like jumped on him to be like, no, you didn't. Maybe that was his best. But regardless of if it was his best or not, it wasn't very good. We're not going to talk about Pepe Sylvia. Yeah. I think Chris Pratt is good in some roles. I don't think he's a good voice actor, admittedly. As an actor, he's good. In some roles, but, you know, it is what it is. I think my favorite thing about the Mario movie is the fact that they didn't toss Charles to the side, is the thing. Even though they didn't cast him as Mario, because that would have been really difficult to, like, sit through. I think even though that was the case, having Charles Martinet still make appearances in the film and, like, voice a bunch of characters and have a bunch of lines and stuff, I think that was probably the best way to do it. And the fact that he loved doing it so much that he dubbed himself in other languages just to do his cameos in every version, that's so cool. I also think it's really fitting that he played Mario's dad in it. I think, like, isn't his last line in the Mario movie, like, "These are my boys"? Like, that's really sweet. And this is right before his retirement as well. Those are his boys. They're his. That's his kids. He puts all of that work into it for so many years. They're his boys. It's a very good send-off. I like that a lot. Good for him. Good for him. I don't like this one. Michael Douglas' dad in a movie? Oh, really? Huh. That's cool. I like stuff like that, but yeah. We were gonna play the game. 48 minutes. Ooh. Here we go. I've definitely forgot how to play this game in its entirety. I've definitely forgot. Ugh. I actually considered, I genuinely considered rescheduling this today so that I could play more Sea of Thieves because I'm really addicted. And also, I'm not gonna get a chance to do the catch all fish challenge. for a while. So stream yesterday was really fun, by the way. I had a really good time. It was really fun, and I really liked the game. I had a really good time. It's also nice meeting new people as well. Like, I'm really, really glad that I got a chance to meet Dandy. I think they're cool. And Fube as well. Fube's really, really sweet. I already knew Aura. Everyone's really cool. And it was really fun. I had a really good time. It was nice watching what I could. Yeah. I had a nice time. Alright. Gaming. Game. I'm gaming. Whatcha? Do 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 do. Whatcha? Is this right? Hello? Subnautica? Subnautica, honey? Uh-oh. Subnautica, please! I beg you! Oh. Ah, I see, okay. Crazy disposition, Rizal, thank you for the super, honey! Speaking of crazy disposition for previous roles, Shamane played Parthenax and really? Huh. That's good, that's cool. Woohoo! There we go. Hi. Hello. Isn't there like something there that I would be? I don't know. I have definitely forgotten how to play this game. I have so forgotten how to play this game. 28th of October was when we last played this. Oh my gosh. Primary objective was to keep Markiplier alive? I see. It has been some time. I've definitely forgotten everything that I was doing. All I know is that it involved Adobe. I wanted to make everything go really deep, and it was something to do with Adobe. Oh, I needed a thermal suit. I think. Uh-oh. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Why is it so quiet? Eh? Why are we so quiet? Why are we so... Eh? What's happening? Why is it so quiet? Master... What? Oh. Okay. It's so quiet for some reason. I don't know why. Wait, if I jump in... Huh? Ah, I see.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I forgot it's just one of those games that like... Right, okay. I want you all to know that when I tried to get up that ladder, instead of clicking the button to get up the ladder, I hit F because you hit F to interact with things in Sea of Thieves. My brain autopiloted to being in the water. I just went, aha, we're playing the other game. I see. Okay. I had a bin somewhere. I just don't remember where my bin is. Where is my bin? Oh, here it is. My bin. Take this salt. I'm already so brave. I've been playing so much of it. I actually really like it. I like it a lot. It's really fun. Don't make fun of me. It's a really good game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I needed a thermal suit. Okay. So I already have so many rubies. Oh, I needed Adobe Animate. Where's my moth? 34 meters away. Ow. Oh, I do not remember. Aurora Rendezvous Point, dry land. Oh god, okay. I don't remember anything!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Just the ability to be someone in the boat of any size, just sailing around. Yeah. It's fun. I like that game a lot. I will definitely do the fishing challenge because that seems really nice. Yeah, we'll have eyeshadow on today. It seems the day for it. Oop. Okay, we'll put extra power cell. We'll have an Adobe Animate. Stop hitting the escape button to get out of things because that's Sea of Thieves. Amora. Where am I going? I don't remember anything. Alien, talk to me a vision. Some other aliens seem to be trying to hunt you down. Oh. Ah, yes. I think I conveniently forgot about that one. Yes, it was this. Real. Thanks, buddy. And then also...
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
That's me. That's scary. So I gotta heal myself first. I see. I see, I see. So I gotta heal myself so that I don't die is the thing. I'm gonna move myself more. In fact, I'm gonna move myself here. Yes. I'll move myself here for now. Hello. I'm closer to you. Okay. Also, this is my first time playing with a working scroll wheel, which feels very fancy. Well, hey. Sabrina is running. No! They're not hunting me down. I'm their princess. Okay. So, I need synthetic fibers, which is bezanine and fiber mesh, which means I need blood oil, which means that I gotta go to the blood kelp area, which is somewhere. All right, ion cube. I'm gonna take some cubes. I want more ion cubes. Oh, an Adobe orange. What Adobe product is orange? Is it the PDF one? Adobe PDF. Ion cube. Adobe PDF. Did you remove that from the list? Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I can get rid of you. We've made the Cyclops. I need the Cyclops depth module, which is plasteel and ruby. Have I already made that? Something is telling me I've already made that. Adobe is red. Adobe Illustrator is orange. I think I've used Adobe Illustrate once. Ow. Yeah, I think I've used Adobe Illustrate maybe one time. And I think it was for like a project. Whoop! Excuse me! Whoops! It's the Amora! Yeah, I have nowhere to store you, but I think I can do this, right? Aha! I knew it! Let me in. Oh, not you. Get out of here. Depth 1 module you got from the Aurora. I see. Do I have it in there? That was aggressive. I apologize. Access upgrades. What do I have? I've got the engine efficiency, I've got the sonar, and I've got... the depth module I do have. Okay. So that lets me go down to... something. What does that let me go down to? Depth module... maximum depth is 900, which is pitiful, really. How do I get out? E. A very cute sneeze. That was a rough one. That kind of took a lot out of me for some reason. Oh, I can turn. Bwoom. Bwoom. Yeah, I don't need the lights on. Alright, let me in. What does Tuscany mean? TSK means Tuscany, which is like helpful. This is as far as my understanding goes. Unless I've been like misinterpreting everybody's TSKR the whole time. Yeah. Well, I think people just use it for like any cute noise. It's like, oh, thank you. Oh, sunbeam, no. Mushroom forest. I think, actually, I don't have a beacon on me. I'd like another beacon so that I know where I am so I can come back to places. Closest translation would be blessed, I guess so. Yeah. I've been healed. I make a lot of noises on this channel. I just make a lot of noises in general. In fact, I've been called out by it whenever I do like a collab with people, especially for like the first time. Especially if they've ever seen like a stream of mine, they're like, "Oh, I didn't realize you actually made so many of these noises." It's like, no, yeah, I just do that. I don't even do it for the sake of like, you know, he who. It's just instinct. I'm not doing it to like make content. I'm just making noises. I don't remember how to make a beacon. I still wish there was like a Google one where I could be like a beacon and then it would turn up. Beacon, 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 beacon! Copper and titanium. blood oil. I need 3 blood oil. But I think I can grow it, is the thing. Do I have any titanium here? Any titanium here? Any titanium here? No, but I can get some. Jeff lurks in the shadows. No. Streaming really makes you realize the kind of noises that you make it unconscious to yourself and noticeable to others. Yeah! I think that's just what happens when you're kind of just out in the world, though. Because I do that a lot. I just kind of exist. Beacon. Let's have another one, please. Thank you. I mean, I already knew that I was like making noises because I make noises. I just be making noises. I can't do anything about it. It just is the way that it is. And I can get food on the way now. Okay, sweet. What about second beacon? I don't think he knows about second beacon.
All systems online.
I don't know where I'm going for the blood kelp. I should probably Google. Let me save. And let me bring up a map because I'm cheating. Subnautica map. Yippee! Thank you. They're a joy to listen to. I'm glad you guys like them, my noises. I just be making them. Alright. What am I doing? Kelp forests, blood kelp zone. Wow. Underwater islands. I guess it's north then. It's like straight north. Suggest the southern kelp zone? Uh-oh. Why do you suggest the southern kelp zone? Is it safer? Northern has adult Jeff. Okay. I see. Okay, we'll go to the southern one then. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you. Do I have my stuff on me? I do. Okay, sweet. South for winter. Yeah, I don't remember where I'm going in this, but we'll be fine. We might find, oh, what did I call... Oh, that's a new guy. What did I call, Spadefish. Spadefish? What did we call the crab squids? I don't remember what you are. Was it Craig? Was it Big Man Craig? Big Man Craig! Big Man Craig. Oh yeah, because Big Man Craig, Big Man Craig. Yay! Ow. Am I going the right way? Grassy plateaus, and then it's a blood kelp zone. Where the heck is that? I don't know where things are. Sorry. Right. Okay. Subnautica is like more luminous screaming simulator. I do squeal quite a bit. I had a couple good squeals during Sea of Thieves, which I don't know if any of you guys were able to pick. I don't even know if my mic picked up all of my squeals during Sea of Thieves, to be honest. Ow! Sorry. This doesn't... Ah! You little freak! Stay away from me. This doesn't seem right. I'm out of here. You suck. Excuse me. Yeah, this doesn't seem right. This seems like the wrong place, admittedly. Okay. Gotta figure out where I'm going. Why is there so many little bitey dudes? Go away from me. Why is there so many bitey little guys? Have you considered leaving me alone? For only the low price of $0, you can leave me alone today.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Jeez. I think it's this way a bit more. This coast of the Aura is a bit too east, I see. What? Hello. Bye bye. You. So this is for sure grassy plateau. Oh! Well, hey! We're in Blue Orb. I think... Can I get blood stuff in Blue Orb? I swear I could, maybe? We're in the Blorb zone. Oh, with Adobe Teleport. I don't think the Grand Reef has blood kelp stuff. Dang it! Dang it. Okay. Gotta find my way. I guess it's more west, I suppose. You be quiet. Bit more west. I wish when I had found it originally that I took clippings, because I didn't know at the time, but you can grow it, apparently. Ooh. This seems like the perfect place for, like, Jeff to just kind of exist. So let me know. I haven't seen any Jeff just yet, but this planting the... You grow by planting the blood oil? I have that! What do you mean? Have I not had to do this whole time? Are you serious? Go away. You suck. Can I just go home? Can I be so real right now? Can I just go home? If I go, can I just go home? You can just plan. Are you serious? I didn't realize. I thought I had to plant like a cutting. I didn't know it was like a... Oh my god, that makes so much sense. I didn't know it was the oil itself. I thought it was like I had to get like a cutting of like the blood thing, like the actual like plant, rather than the... Oh my god. I don't know if you can plant the oil. We're googling it right now. Subnautica. Can I plant blood oil? Sacks of blood oil can be picked up by hand and used for crafting or farming. Oh, this is worth a try. It's worth a shot. If it doesn't work, then we'll go out again. I might need an exterior grow bed. Well, I can make one of those. I can do that. Star Reef Valley. Yay! Avoid Craig a bit longer, exactly. Amora. Bye, Amora. I don't think... Can I not grow them... Can I grow them in Buddy's tank? I can keep him in the Buddy's tank. Oh, look at how small. Look at how small and little. They're so small and little. Oh, okay. Well, that's a bit off of my plate then. That's nice. That's good to know. Right, okay. Well, at least I can get blood oil now. That's nice to know. Whee! Might need a larger tank to grow the sacks, could be wrong. I don't know if they would, like... I don't know. I'll check the Google thing again. How to farm blood vines. Oh, it's always a video. Oh god, I'm on the Reddit. Oh, nothing good can happen here. Oh. Oh, hang on. If I'm, hang on. I might have just discovered something good on the Reddit. Which is a terrible sentence to have to say. Fiber mesh. It's a terrible thing to have to say. But I can have a bed! And if I have a bed, then I can time skip. Right, okay. Alright. Yes. Alright, it's titanium that I need. Speedrunner has discovered time skips. It's over for everybody. Boop. I think I needed more titanium than that, unfortunately, but I can always make more. Reddit, the site you used. I know, what has Google become? How do I make fiber mesh is oh shoot, what is fiber mesh? How do I make fiber mesh? Creepvine. Yay. We're so good at this. Google has become a mess. It's so full of AI stuff now that I genuinely can't find what I need. Which is like, kind of defeats the purpose. Because if AI is supposed to make my life easier, that's just making me waste more time to like have to filter through all the AI stuff. Whereas if it didn't have AI, it would take me like, like 10 minutes less. Oh, I can get Yippeeee. I'm so well rested. I've never been so well rested in my entire life. I got so excited that my body disappeared. Where did you- wait! Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did he come from? Who's that guy? I didn't give you permission to be here, why are you here? Who's that guy? He's not Harvey. I know where Harvey is. Harvey's here. It's Harvey the hoverfish. This isn't Harvey. This is some random dude. Spadefish. I tossed a few eggs in the tank and it hatched. Did I? I birthed this man myself. Do always still give me issue. I'm not tired enough yet to sleep. What do you mean? How dare you put a cap on how much I can time skip? Growing bloodline, blood, 58%. Don't you name him? I've already eaten him. He doesn't deserve a name. He sucks. I bet this man myself. You missed, you didn't miss anything. Don't even worry about it, you didn't miss anything. You've never missed anything ever. It's so fine. You're gonna have a nice cup of coffee. Yep. So how's your guys' day going? See, I can have a snack, and I can have a coffee. Mmm. Snack. $58%. Alright, am I tired enough yet that I can go to bed? How do I become tired enough to time skip more? I guess I just have to, like, swim. Let's get some titanium, I guess. Whee! Hey guys, remember when we did this? Who are you? Pick up creature egg. No. Don't think I will. I don't want to birth more creatures, thank you. I'm perfectly fine not being a mother. I think I'm good. Oh, did they come back? Oh, it's because I'm doing this. Never used the sleep mechanic, so I can't help you there. No! Whee! I feel like I'm going much faster on this than previous. I don't know why. Ooh. Yay, titanium! Silver. I always need silver. Not even more cuttlefish. I don't know where to get them. I considered like, cause I want to do like tons more, sorry, I stole your toy. Cause I want to do like tons more, like challenges for games and stuff like that. Like that's why I'm so excited that I like Sea of Thieves, and that Sea of Thieves has like a bunch of random stuff in it. Because it basically means that I can be like, oh, I'm gonna make a goofy challenge to like catch every fish type of thing. I love Subnautica, but Subnautica doesn't really have that to the same vibe. The only thing I could really like compare it to is like getting what's the term? I guess like collecting every cuttlefish egg. But in the game, they're in set locations, so it's not really like a challenge of I'm having to figure out how I'm gonna do it. It's a challenge in the sense of like, oh, I just gotta go to those places. Which is cool. And that's definitely a challenge, but there's no puzzle to it. It's just like, oh, go to those places. Whee! I was really excited because I love challenge content. I love challenge content as well. It's the type of content that I've wanted to make for a really long time. But because challenge content is the type of content that you need to do like the same things over and over and over and over and over again for a really long time, it's kind of hard to pitch it. So I never really had the opportunity to really try and make that type of thing until now. Which is, I guess that's my fault because I like struggled to like pitch it. So it was hard to really push for that type of thing. Especially with things like speedrunning, because speedrunning is the type of thing of like, you only really get records if you do stuff over and over and over again. I miss having good achievement hunting content. Oh my god, achievement hunting. Achievement hunting is fun. Oh, no. I don't need sulfur. I'm basically just wasting my time until I get tired enough that I could take another nap and skip time. Yeah, I can do it now and not have to like worry too much about it. I think like, even if if everyone had kind of like stuck around and been able to work together more, I think communication would have gotten easier. I think it's just a thing of like, this was the first year, at least for me anyway, in terms of trying to communicate what I wanted to do. It's always been a thing that I've struggled with. A lot of like communication was very much like, on my end, like, hey dude, trust me. Which is hard to do when you don't know somebody just yet. Yeah, I think I would have found my feet better soon, or like still 58. Yeah, I think I would have found my feet with it if I'd have had a little bit more time, but alas, it is how it is. You want to see me do this as fast as possible? Want to see me do it 1,000 more times? Yeah, that's a hard thing to like pitch to your manager. What do you mean I'm not tired enough to sleep? But I enjoy it, and I don't have to like pitch that to anybody now, other than like you guys, I guess. But it is what it is. Invisible 10 minutes on action, during which a player cannot have... My name is Riley? Huh. I didn't know this. My name is Riley? Really? Huh. Well, that's good to know. We certainly would say no to you doing the content that you enjoy. I hope so. I mean, even if it's the thing of like, oh, I don't really like this, that's okay. I won't, like, sit there and be like, you have to hang out with me. That's not, yeah. I never want that to be the case. If there's ever something that, like, I start doing in terms of content-wise that you're like, eh. Like, that's okay. How do I, oh, that's it. I see. Yeah, like, that's okay. Sometimes you fall out of love with a content creator, and that's all good. Like, I don't watch, what's the, so there's a cucking YouTuber that I really quite liked, for like a really, really long time, and then after a certain point in time, what they did was hire somebody else to do all of the videos for it. And like, they still occasionally turn up and do like videos every now and again. But like, it's only like maybe one video every like 3 months or something like that with the original guy in it. And everything else that is ever done is with the new person. And it isn't to say that I don't like the new person, because I don't. Like, you know, they're okay, cool. But it's not what I subscribed for, you know? So I don't watch that channel anymore. And I get it, because he's been doing it for a really long time, and it's cool to like want to take a break and not really do it. And like, he's still putting out good content because, you know, he's hired somebody else to make cool stuff for him and with him. But it's not what I signed up for. That's how content creation goes for me, I think. It's like, oh, okay, well, this isn't my thing anymore, and that's okay. Yeah, I didn't want to give specific names as well, because like, this is like a thing of like, something I don't like is just my opinion. I don't want to like, I don't want to, ever give the impression that like somebody has to have the same opinion as me, or that I am correct because I have a certain opinion, is the type of thing. Like, I don't, no thanks. So I didn't want to give any specific names just in case. Yeah, brain cells are back. I think I can get rid of them again. Yeah. Hehe. Alright, well while we're waiting for the thing to reset, let's go put beacons in places so that I know where things are happening. Toggle happy, yeah. Are you not also happy because it toggles? Can I not heal? Oh. I think I have to do it from like a certain angle, but it's really annoying. Ah! See? It's weird. Why do I have to do it like that? Fascinating to watch. I like stuff like that as well, but like, I think like the type of content and stuff that I personally like to do as well is, like it is speedrun content, but it's not like actual speedrun content, if that makes any sense. What's the term for it? The stuff that I really like to create is like the goofy ones, you know? What's my... Oh, I think I healed it fully, okay. Yeah, I like the goofy ones a lot. It, what's this do? Oh, I know what it is. Oops. Whoops. Alright, I'm gonna go somewhere that doesn't have a beacon on it, and then I'm gonna put a beacon down so that I know where it is. Yeah, I like all the goofy ones is the thing. So like, I was trying to explain this to a friend of mine recently, why I don't do like any percent runs. And it isn't because I don't like any percent runs, it's just because I don't find them particularly interesting. I'd rather do something like fun and goofy. Like any percent for me doesn't really have much of like the puzzle aspect to it as like another category would be. So for Hollow Knight, for example, oh, this is mushroomy biome. Do I already have a mushroom biome? Oh, I do. Well, I'll put a thing down to note that there's a mushroom forest here as well. Yeah, like category extensions are the ones that I love the most. I love category extensions. Because they're kind of like a puzzle. So like the thing with like Sea of Thieves, like I could just choose like a particular mission to like run if I really wanted to. I could just be like, oh, I'm gonna do this to the best of my ability. And that would be cool. And like fun and kind of interesting. But also, I wouldn't have any puzzle out of that. I wouldn't have to like sit there and be like, how am I gonna do this? You know? Edit beacon name. Other mushroom forest. Forest is only 1R, right? Any percents tend to be solved rather quickly. Yes, they do. And then also by the time that you actually like get there, the skill level needed to be able to do any percent runs is so out of your field that you genuinely don't have any opponents. This is why I won't speedrun something like Celeste. Because Celeste is kind of done. Like, Celeste runs nowadays are coming down to like being beaten by a fraction of a second. It's not even like seconds anymore, it's literally quarters of seconds. There is no puzzle to solve anymore. There's no people to compete with because the skill level needed to compete in even something that is the fractions of seconds is so monumental and so time consuming that it's just kind of not worth it anymore. It's not fun. So yeah, I like to stay in my little lane. Oi, leave me alone. So yeah, I like to stay in my little lane and do stuff that I find to be fun. Does Hollow Knight have any banned skips? So there's categories specifically for it. There are categories specifically for every skip, pretty much. There isn't anything that is, like, banned. Unless you're doing something that is very specifically, like, no major glitches, which is what I typically run. This is Dunes? Right, I see. Okay. Sweet. Oh. Ooh, you leave me alone. You leave me alone. Can I write on you? Dunes. Okay. We are getting out of here. Jeff, medium distance. Thank you. Arigato. Ah. Okay. Thank you. What was I saying? So, like, in Hollow Knight, Hollow Knight specifically, one of the glitches that is banned in no major glitches is, something called, I think it's inventory storage, which is basically where, I don't know the technical side of it to the extent in which I probably should. Whoa. What is that? Where are you? Oh, you're a bridge fragment. Well, at least it gives me the thing. At least it gives me, that. Oh, mountains? Oh, well, at least I know. I can always go back and fix it. Yeah, inventory storage. I don't know the technical side of it specifically, but basically it means that, yeah. If you are doing something like falling down a particularly long path, the game typically wants to make you fall at a particular speed in order to manage things like the camera and whatnot. So it basically makes you fall at a set speed in order to not break the game. What inventory storage does is basically make the game think that you're in the inventory and therefore doesn't calculate the speed at which you should be falling, and so you fall way faster. That's a glitch that is banned. No major glitches. Wall cling storage is also a thing that is banned in no major glitches. It is banned in no major glitches, it is, yeah. If it's unintentional, like you did it by accident, like that's fine. And like typically it's pretty easy to tell somebody who's done it on accident versus somebody who's done it on purpose, because there's steps that you go in order to specifically trigger those glitches that people who do it by accident do not go through. So it's pretty easy to tell usually when stuff is by accident. Inventory trap isn't banned in inventory glitches, I don't think. It's just frame perfect. Yeah, it's inventory storage specifically that is banned in no major glitches. You can do like inventory traps completely fine and it's all good. But things like storage is specifically banned. There's very specific cases. It kind of depends on the glitch. Like watching videos about game glitches. Yeah, me too. I always think it's kind of fun. I like seeing why games break and all that type of stuff. Yes. This is in Monkey Ways, yeah. Pokemon Gen 1 is a goldmine of mind glitch videos. Oh, I bet. What's the they made a Pokemon for the Switch recently. I say recently, it was a couple years ago. I cannot remember for the life of me which one it is. I think it's Sword and Shield, I think is the one. You seek fluid intake. I think it's Sword and Shield, which is the one.
Vital sign.
But
Stabilizing.
I remember people figured out how to like speedrun the game to like beat it in about 10 minutes by driving backwards up a cliff to get to like the final boss. Which I just think is so ridiculous. Like, huh? How do you not realize that that's a major flaw in your game? Oh, I can eat. Let's go. Is that Scarlet and Violet? I see. I thought it was Sword and Shield. Whee! Oh, is that one of the ones that I see. That's one of the ones I still have. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. I think I need a grow bed. I think I need a grow bed, buddy. I see. Okay, I see the error of my ways now. Alright. So I need grow beds outside then. That makes sense. I feel like they probably should have told me that, but alas. It's okay. Wall planter. No, I need a exterior grow bed. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare trying to find a place where I can put this. Oh, okay. Actually, not too bad. Way! Alright, sweet.
Farming alien plants is a proven survival strategy. Craig McGill survived 47 months on a healthy, raw salad of live tree roaches and stank root.
Ew. Uh-oh. Hmm. My body's now gone. Right, I see. Chat? When did I last save? I saved after planting, right? Yeah. Okay. Way bigger fetch quest than just doing more blood. Yeah. Okay. Right. Anybody up for a journey?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Okay. I shouldn't be mean. I shouldn't be mean. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. Safe Shallows. It is southwest, I guess, ish. I guess it's Grand Reef Way, but then Grand Reef Way. Yeah, southwest ish. It's about that way. Don't you say, "Are we there yet?" We're not there yet. We'll get there when we get there. That's it. Back to Winnipeg. Oh boy. Okay. We're not stopping at McDonald's. We'll eat when we get home. Yay! I didn't bring a beacon! Give me... Oh, inventory full. Whee! Alright. Oh, wait. Aha! Sweet! I can have a couple more blood oils. Excellent. Boop. Bloop. Okay. Alright. Excellent. Cool. I hate this planet. We're going back to Winnipeg. Ow. Where am I going? You. That's it. Back to Winnipeg. We're going back to Winnipeg. We love Space Australia. You love Space Australia. I'm having a terrible time. I'm turning the seaweed around so no one gets ice cream. I remember the last time I actually went to like an ice cream parlor to get ice cream. I should probably do that, actually. There's gotta be, like, a good place nearby that does good ice cream. Well, like, gelato? Gelato? I don't know if it's gelato or gelato. I don't know how to pronounce it. Maybe. Surely. Space McDonald's. No! Always a good policy. There must be. I don't know if about, like, here's the thing though. I'm always really dubious about like random like ice cream parlors, because I'm always like, having the tubs out feels kind of gross in a weird way. Do you know what I mean? How do I heal you? Yeah. I disappeared for a brief moment. Don't even worry about it. Oh. Aha! My lights better come back on. Hello? I nearly deconstructed some of the hull. And now my lights went off. Uh-oh. Hello? Of course.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Really? Half a second of me accidentally dematerializing both my body and the ship. Really? Of course, I see. We'll have 4. Oh, look at them. Can I take a nap? Or did the timer reset? No! Speedrunners intentionally flood their bases. Yeah, they do. I've seen that because I looked into Subnautica speedrunning a little bit, to see what categories there are and like all of the different glitches and stuff. There's some that are really fun. Gotta task a little bit more, I guess. So, okay, right. That was a very British noise of me. Imagine me like slapping my knees as I'm about to get up. Right! Here we go. That's the noise every British person makes when they want to leave a situation but they don't know how to. It's like, right, I best be going then. Here we go. That's how it works. Benzene! And regular fibers! Have you guys had your fibers today? Yeah, because we don't want to call it... Exactly! You know, if you stay too long, you're rude and inconsiderate. You're invading somebody's house. Don't stay too long in somebody's house. Whee! No, just the right amount. Whatcha? And now I need 2 diamonds. Thank you. Reinforced dive suit. Whoa! There we go. Hey! Nice! Reinforced gloves. Sweet! I don't need these either because they're radiation ones anymore, so I can just like store them forever. And not worry about it. Let's go. I only have 1 blood oil left. I guess I'll store it? I guess I'll plant it? Oh, these grow way faster than I thought they would. Sweet. Alright, well I'll catch some food then. Capture! Carrots, yeah, that's quite enough fiber and health today. Are carrots particularly fibrous? Why do I have a deep shroom? Okay. Well, I'll put that in the bin, I guess. Boop. Slop. Stardew Valley looking kind of different today. Yeah. For one thing, there is no Harvey, my beloved. There is no free healthcare guy. Do you like your little containment buddy? Do you like your little blood kelp? Yeah. Root vegetable, I would imagine they're fairly fibrous. I suppose so. Was I actually meant to go to the Aurora rendezvous point? I feel like I've already been there. He wants to be let out. He'll be let out when I leave this planet. I already have? I see. Alright, can I take a nap then? Or is it still too early? EP time, and now no longer EP time. Whee! Give me my plants! Give me my plants! Give me my plants! You guys are not as planting as I thought you might. Oh. Did I put the grow bed a little too low, perhaps? A little too high, perhaps? Do we think? Because they're still growing. Looks like it should be fine, I see. I think I was expecting them to be a little more grown. Table coral.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hello. Whee! Unfathomable power. Hee 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 hee. Amora, the CEO, chasing infinite growth. Well, I don't know. I would never be a CEO. That sounds dreadful. I much prefer to make little things, thank you. Ooh. Bonk. Blink. Bonk. Ooh! Water-based crops just below the surface, they grow out of the water just fine. Really? Okay, well that's fair. Well, at least I know that. Unfathomable power. I don't even know where I'm going. Kill! Kill! Oh. I didn't think he'd die that fast. Whoops. Oh. Oh. It's just them telling me that I can eat, like, roaches. Which you can. I know that you can. But it's not enjoyable. I don't sit there being like, yes, my delicious breakfast of roaches. Alright, I'll leave you there. Kill, kill. Oh no, he died. What did she mean by this? Aren't shrimp related to roaches? I don't know. I thought lobsters were. I kind of thought lobsters were. I guess so. Boop. Yes, they are. Ooh, that's interesting to know. I was like a good, Aquabiology fact. Aquology. Aquology. Alright, so what can I get rid of? You. I can get rid of you. Synthetic fibers, I don't need to know you anymore. Benzene, I don't need to know you anymore. Depth model, I don't need to know you anymore. Oh, Cyclops depth module too. Plasteel and nickel ore. Nickel ore? Do I have that? We develop big enough roaches that we can eat them? Probably. Nickel. Nickel, nickel, nickel. I don't know if I have that. Nickel's by the Lost River? Seriously? Oh. Dang it. Yep, I don't seem to have it. Storage nightmare. Have you considered that I'm correct? What's that noise? Have you considered that I'm correct in the way that I store things? Nickel and plasteel. Well, I can at least make plasteel. I don't remember how to make plasteel. It's titanium and lithium. Ah! The titanium. What noise is that? Irritatingly difficult to find? Really? Uh-oh. The mines, they beckon. Oh, good news about that. I think I actually might, Oh, is it just a stalker? Why are you making such noises, dude? Leave me alone. Unpowered? What do you mean, unpowered? What? What is happening? Alien princess confused by palette, so plans are not working. Is it cause it's... Is it really because of solar panel power? Running off solar power and your drain is enough that you use all your power during the... Ah! So what you're saying is I need more solar panels. That's a weird way to spell solar panel. Bioreactor. Yeah, that's a real weird way to spell solar power. What do I need? Quartz! It's always quartz! What else was it? Quartz and copper. Why is it always quartz? Yippee! I have you here. Yay! Yay! See? Now it's all fixed. And nothing else is going to go wrong. I'm gonna go find more titanium. Famous last words. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I'm gonna do great, thank you very much. And temporarily, permanently. This is a permanent solution. Come on, where are your toys? You have toys everywhere, but you don't have it here? Come on. Permanent temporal solution. Yes. The most permanent temporary isn't that like every temporary solution though? That's the thing though. I was watching oh god. I was been watching through Hermitcraft videos. It's not is it etho? I don't think it's etho unless it is. I can't remember which one of the hermits was, but they were basically going through like, hey, here's how I play Minecraft, here's my might be weird. And they're all going through different things. One of them was saying that at one point or another their mic stand broke, and as a temporary solution, they decided to put their microphone in a tissue box. And it ended up working so well that now the temporary solution is now the permanent solution, and they just store their mic in a tissue box now. Is it etho? It was etho. I love that though. Every solution that is temporary is permanent. Kind of genius actually. Yeah, he was talking about it. He was like, oh yeah, no, it's actually really good because it muffles like the really loud noises really well. It is just, it's like a nice small container. And so he's never gone to fix it. He just has a tissue box with his mic on his desk now. And I love it. I love that so much. That's just fun. Oh, I don't think I can have any more, but I just found so much scrap. This is where they've been hiding it all. All of my temporary solutions became permanent, yeah. Whee! Why did I need so much titanium? Oh! Yes. And lithium. Here we go. Like duct tape, yeah. Helda, how weird you played Minecraft video? Yes, it was, I think yeah. I didn't realize it was Mumbo. For some reason I was convinced it was a Korean video, but I watched so much Hermitcraft that I kind of muddle everybody's videos all together. I'm gonna be real. When you watch so much of something, everyone just kind of like mixes all together in one big like pile, I guess. One big mixture. Ugh. Oh, let me check on my babies. Alright, plasteel. With the depth modulator and nickel, of all things. Nickel, okay. Where do I get that? My babies! You're all growing so good! Look at you! Ah! Babies! Ah! They're growing and they've got little thingies on them. Oh! No! Pick. Grab. No, give me it. I don't want to use the planter. I want to grab. I want to harvest. No! Is it not big enough yet? Ah. I see, they have to be big enough. Babies. Everyone but Roberto. Don't. I told you not to name him. What did I say? I said you're gonna get attached, so don't name him. And what did you guys do? Nickel for the prawn depth upgrade. To be good to grab more than you think. I see, I see. Okay. Where do I get nickel from, though? Benzene. Or benzene, rather. How am I feeling? I might go grab a snack, but I'm pretty good. What else did I need benzene for? I needed benzene for like tons of things. Everyone's saying the Lost River. I don't want to have to go all the way there though, because it sucks. Could go even deeper. No. I don't wanna. Did we set a beacon in there? We didn't. Oh, we should. You're right. Copper and then titanium. Boop. Get rid of you. Boop. Okay. Right. Right. Fill up this Amora. Bonk. Okay. I think I got everything. Alright. Bonk. Ah, I want two, in fact. I want two beacons because I want one for the blood kelp, and then I'm gonna put another one down for the whatchamacallit? What's it called? The river. Thank you for coming, honey. Thank you, thank you. Grab a bit more water. I think I'll have to hunt for it then. If I need more water. Lost River, yes. Anyone fancy being a sacrifice? I haven't had to do this in a while. Ah! Any sacrifices? Any sacrifices, please. That would be good. I would like that. Ooh, hello. Bonk. Bonk. I like being sacrificed. Yeah, of course you do. You're Illuminati. Okay. Got more water now. I want food though, because I'm also gonna get hungry. Oh, now would be a great time to have salt. But hey, I know where to get some of that. Excuse me. Oh, I'll take one of you as well. Just for the sake of having it. Bonk. Bink. Blonk. Alrighty. Give me a boy. Thank you. Give me another boy. Thank you. And another boy. Thank you. Ooh, and another boy. Thank you. Plenty of salt in the ocean, yeah. Wow. Cured food, salted pepper. You mean the salt that you threw away? Shh, we don't talk about that. Salted peppers! Any storage? Any oh! Aha! 2 beacons, bunch of med packs, bunch of water, bunch of salted peppers, and we are away. It's a good poster. Meow. Someone's gonna clip that. Meow, meow, meow. I'm in the ceiling.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Systems online.
It was southwest for a bunch of time. Wall of chests, I mean storage lockers, some things never change. Oh yeah, I never finished my anecdote with that. Good news. Management and me basically were like, hey, let's just do this now, and changed over a bunch of accounts and stuff. The Microsoft one is really, really awkward to do, but the good news is that in the meantime, I'm still able to use like the Xbox login or the Microsoft login in order to do things, which is why I was able to play Sea of Thieves. So I'm gonna test it just to make sure before I like schedule anything. But is it here? No. But in theory, is this it? Somehow I don't think this is it. No, this is the weird crag place. Where am I? Why? This is the blob. So in theory, the SMP stuff might be coming back very soon. What am I looking for? I'm looking... Ow, sorry. I'm looking for... the blood kelp zone, because I want to put a beacon there. I want to find it. Where was it? Did I go the wrong way? I guess so. It was southwest? I thought I was going southwest. Ah, I see. So further this way then, towards the Aurora. Finally escaping Pillow's basement. Ugh, it took me a while. It took me a while to get over her. I'm sure you guys understand. Pillow's so cute. Oh my god. No, this is still the blobs! Not the blobs. This place is scary. I don't want to be here. Following the edge of the redlands, I see. Thank you. I feel like this is probably a perfect place for Jeff. Lots of space. West from the blobs. Leave me alone. Is this it? Aha! Way! We did it, Gromit! I don't know why I'm making Wallace and Gromit references. Look out. We did it! Okay. Well, now I know I can go there. Okay, now... Now I have to remember where the entrance to stuff is. Blue orb. Portal, mushroom forest, sunbeam. Has like 4 and it does. It's got a ton of entrances. Entrance. How do I get in? One nearest the sunbeam? Under the floating island. Oh, really? Okay. Where was the one that I had? Because I know that... I think the blood kelp area was kind of near it, to be honest, but I don't know if it's specifically here. Well, I can keep going down for a bit. Whew. Ooh, I don't like that noise. I don't like that noise at all. Why is the... Why does the music guy have to go so hard on this? Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Oh! Oh god! Ah! Wait, he teleported my body. This is not worth it. Get me out of here! I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Absolutely not. I refuse. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Probably should change the toggle for that, yeah. I hit it by accident. I don't like the music, I don't like Adobe Teleport, and I don't want to die. I don't think that's an unreasonable request. Ah! Hate that. Actually, you suck. Jeez. I was going the right way though. I was gonna die. It is inevitable that I'm gonna run into Adobe Teleports, but there was a better entrance that was less scary. And I remember it because I found it. I'm also kind of low on blood sugar, so maybe I'm handling this badly. Can't say long. Thank you. Ruby! Ruby, I'm scared. Rumi, I am fear. Rumi, I am fear. Look at my boys! They're growing so nicely. Wah! Yeah. Maybe go grab something to eat. Yeah, the moth was kind of, a little, yeah, just a tad. I might come back to this in the next episode and do the Lost River. That why am I if it's not one thing, it's the other. Yeah, I'm a little too low blood sugar to really go for stuff that is scary currently. Because I remember skills. Every toggle possible. I just slammed my hand on the keyboard. I didn't even see him though, because normally like you can, I don't know, did you guys like hear the Adobe Teleport? Because normally I'm okay to like hear them, but I didn't hear that guy at all. No? He snuck up on everybody. That sucks. That really sucks. I don't think they're gonna be an issue once I de-infectionize myself. Because they're only trying to get me because I'm all infected-y. So if I become non-infected-y, they're gonna be like, okay. Alright, that's a weird looking fish. EMP upgrade? What's the EMP upgrade? What? Water. Water. So they already had it again? Oh, like the shock shield for the moth? Oh, I have that. Yeah, I have that already. Yeah, I'm smart and good. And I have that. Because I'm smart and good. Let me... Watcha. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna move over to chatting for a bit, I think. Waha! Wee! Wee! Hi! Hello! Go grab a snack or something? I probably will. I want to talk a bit more. Okay. Let me go... Alright, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Let me go grab a snack and I will be back. and then we'll chat a bit more. I'm not ending just yet. I'm gonna grab a snack and then I'll be back, I promise. Okay. Whasha! Wah! Wah! Hi! I just ate the world's fastest sandwich. Hello! Hi, Dimension, thank you for the super honey. Just arrived in time for sandwich and tasty virtual snack. Yeah. Ah, thank you for sticking with me. I hate going on breaks and like leaving for a long time. Unless I'm like really have to. So I just ate really fast. Hello. Let me say thank you to everybody. Hang on. Thank you to The Bomb, Wombat, Mimas, Sassy, and Sneaky, Nectic, Raziel, and Kozak. Thank you, honeys. Thank you. Hiccups incoming? Probably. Careful yourself, tummy ache. I don't typically get a tummy ache from eating too fast. Typically. Touch wood. But I'll be fine. It's all good. But yeah. Thank you for sticking with me while I went and got a snack. I think like blood sugar, like low blood sugar really sneaks up on me. I don't know why. It just has for like a long time. It begins. Oh god. Ugh. It's fine. We're good. Yeah, low blood sugar like it sneaks up on me. Did I hydrate as well? I did get more water. Yeah, because I'll feel fine, and then like all of a sudden in the span of like 3 minutes I'll be like, oh god, I have no energy, like my movements are really sluggish, and it's like, oh, it's because you haven't eaten. Aha. Stream always gets me as well. I always eat after stream. I always get really hungry after I stream. The math checks out, yeah. Post-stream munchies. I think because I eat at like 4 p.m. No, because I eat at like 4 p.m. or like 5 p.m. And then I'll like be like really high energy for stream for like a long time. And then I always end stream at like 9 or 10 p.m. sometimes later, which is like, if you really think about it, that's like 6 hours without eating, which is kind of a lot, especially because I eat lots of small meals. I eat lots of little meals throughout the day. I don't eat like big meals because they always make me feel really sluggish. So I always have like little meals all throughout the day. Having something sugary near your PC wouldn't hurt, just in case. I don't like eating on stream unless it's like specifically for like something. Like a snack stream specifically is good. I'm a grazer. No, because I don't like eat all of the time. It's just like little bits and pieces. Could be a sugary drink. That's true. I guess so. I always drink like low sugar drinks, like diet versions of drinks and stuff. Which is like interesting. It's because of the texture. So like, do you guys know when you drink like regular Coke, how like it makes your teeth feel squeaky? I don't know how else to describe it. It just makes your teeth like feel like they're coated and like squeaky. Yeah, I don't like that. So I always drink like diet low sugar versions of drinks if I can. Cause like full sugar drinks always give me that like squeaky texture. Yeah. I'd like to do another snack stream actually. Last time I did a snack stream, I tried like a bunch of different snacks that I'd never tried before. I'd like to do that again. I'd really like to do that again, in fact. I might go out and try and get more random snacks soon. Yeah, she lost a tooth. She didn't lose a tooth, she lost part of her tooth and had to get it fixed. As long as it's not artificially sweetened with, like, Splendor? What the heck is Splendor? Haven't had a snack stream in a while. It could be fun. I'd like to. I'd really like to. I love trying lots of different foods, especially if they're, like, new. Although, to be fair, I think I'll probably stay away from the lychee as much as possible. Because that was why Mama Q came on last time. Aspartame? Oh, is it aspartame? Ah! I see. Yeah, because that's what we call it here. Yeah, because last time I went and got a bunch of snacks, I picked up like a jelly drink and I was like, oh, this looks nice. And I didn't actually check what the flavor of it was until I got like back home. And turns out it was lychee flavored. And for anyone who's not in the know, I'm probably allergic to lychee. No, you're not eating this and having anaphylactic shock on stream, yeah. The funny thing is that I probably would have done it anyway. I wouldn't have like drank a lot of it, but I probably would have drank like a little bit of it anyway, just to see. Those lychees? Lychee. L-I... Oh gosh. How do you spell lychee? Lychee is L-I-C-H-E-E. Or L-Y-C-H-E-E, depending on like how you spell it. It's like a fruit. It's like a fruit, which I used to love when I was a kid. I used to love it so much. You ever see lychee spelled L-I? Do you know? I see it spelled with an L-I sometimes. Huh, okay. So I used to love it when I was a kid. And then like 3 years ago I ate it and like my throat like nearly entirely closed up and everything, like my mouth got real itchy. I couldn't breathe properly. It was like, oh no. Which is, I think, around that kind of time, I started getting hay fever as well. So I think lychee must be made of the same kind of pollen that I get like hay fever from. So I think that must be it. Because some fruits are made from certain trees with certain types of pollen involved. And lychee is one of those fruits. That's my current theory. But I haven't gone to go get it tested because, like, you know, why would I? It's just the thing of like, oh, I'm just, you know, doctor. I have an allergic reaction when I eat this thing. Don't eat it then. Yeah, the common like British lychee. Yeah, I think thankfully the type of pollen that I must be kind of like vaguely allergic to just isn't very common here, so I don't have like particularly bad symptoms, which is nice. Thank God. I like going outside. I also like but yeah, it makes me sad that I can't eat lychee anymore. I miss it. It's a good fruit. It's a really tasty fruit. Learned that the allergy to walnut is commonly paired with allergy to hard cheeses. Yeah. Oh, wait, someone was talking about this earlier today in the stream of cockroaches and shrimp and shellfish being related. And I've just remembered, because if you have an allergy to like shellfish or to shrimp or something like that, you might be allergic to cockroaches as well. Which I just think is kind of interesting. Either have a weird level of lactose intolerance or I'm allergic to something else used in milk and sometimes cheese. Ice cream is fine, milk cooked in things is fine, but drinking it is hard. Yeah, some people have that, which is interesting. Because I know that, like, some Americans who have American lactose intolerance will come to Europe and eat, like, cheese and products and stuff over here and just be completely fine. Which is really interesting, because I wonder if it's something to do with like the process of making certain things, maybe? I don't know. It's kind of interesting though. I don't know if it's been like studied properly. All I know is like accounts from different people on media. And chocolate, yeah. Also choose the AR-15s over here. Oh god. Could be a good topic for study. Yeah. I don't know. I like stuff like that. I have a couple of friends who are doing like PhDs and stuff now, which is, and all of their topics are so interesting, and I'm like, if I had to do a PhD right now, what would I do it on? I don't know. I know it's a lot of work, but I don't know. I think like I like the idea of studying human biology from the perspective of like animal care, if that makes any sense. Like for example, if aliens were to make a zoo at some point or another and they decided to put humans in it, what would the habitat for humans look like? What kind of enrichment would they make for us? What kind of... I find that really interesting. Would they work with us personally as enrichment in the same way that humans do with hyper-intelligent birds or different species of intelligent ape or dolphins? Seen some shows explore this concept before. I love it. I love it so much in like a scientific perspective. Because we see humans and humans as intelligent consistently all of the time. It's kind of interesting to consider the fact that humans are animals and what is the base of the animalistic behavior behind us. If we were to take out the personality from it. It's really interesting. You're a person who got a PhD in categorizing fanfiction. I kid you not, she's read hundreds of them and got funding for it. That's so cool. That's really fun. Oh my god. That's really cool. I love, they're called something really specific, but I can't remember what it's called. There are people who, people who study bread clips. Study and document bread clips. That's so fun! Oh my god! And they do that, like, really specifically. Hiya! How long have I been playing? I played for, like, an hour and, like... I think I nearly played for, like, an hour and 40 or so. This is a little ending Zatsu. But people study and collect bread clips. And it sounds really dumb and really stupid, like, when you just kind of see it from the perspective of, like, oh, bread clips? That's a weird thing to collect. But there's actually a really good reason for it. And it's really fun. And it's because there's so many different types of bread clips. And they're so small that when there is an injury involving a certain type of bread clip, for example, if a kid was to swallow a bread clip, it's way easier to go to people who collect and categorize them to be like, hey, what type of bread clip is this? So that they can identify it better and then create a safer plan for removal for it. If they can identify the species of bread clip, they can they can plan around that and make the eventual surgery safer. How? That's cool. That's really cool. I love people's special interests. Yeah. I don't know. It makes me happy to know that somebody put like love into that. It's cool. Let a study sound silly or pointless out of context. Remember someone complaining about someone studying reproductive cycles of insects, but it's useful for invasive species of insect. Yeah, it is. Especially for the fact that like insects are at the bottom of the food chain for so many other species as well. So if a certain type of insect that is like the cornerstone for another species surviving is not mating as much in order to continue up numbers of production, that means that hundreds of other species are also going to be affected by it. Yeah, it's fascinating. We like study. Study is fun. And forensics, yeah. Like honeybees. I was thinking England didn't have bread clips because we don't have bread clips. We don't have bread clips. I just live on the internet. Insect population affects other populations. Yeah, it ends up in like a big pyramid. But I love stuff like that. It's good. Wow. You don't have bread clips? We don't. We have like tags. So instead of having like bread clips, we actually just have like tags, like a sticky tag. So like the top at the bit that you would clip, it twists, and then there's like a sticky tab that gets pressed onto that so that the twist stays airtight and sealed. Used to be wires, but I presume that's more expensive. Yeah, I still know some bread companies that use the wires to bend and put it all together. Yeah, so we don't have bread clips. Which, I think that makes sense because, like, it's also a lot of plastic, I think, bread clips. But it is what it is. The wraparound tape thing, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. Local bread brands use wires, yeah. I think there's definitely some that still use the wires. I think it's more so like individual pastries though, because you can get like bags of croissants that have the wire wrapping thing on it. AP Princess, yeah, I just ate. And it's also like, I keep looking into that clock and it's broken. It's nearly 10? It is 10. 10 p.m. Bedtime. What am I doing tomorrow? I put stuff on the schedule and then I'm like, I don't remember what I have scheduled. Oh, it's a work stream! I see. I got work to do then. I'll have to figure out what that work is. Couple ones where I am now? Really? That seems kind of nice. Environmentally sound work. I gotta figure out what I need to work on, I guess. Tomorrow's the work stream. Then Pokemon on Saturday, yeah. I'm excited about that, actually. I've wanted to play Pokemon Snap for like a long time. Basically, since it came out. But I've never been able to own it. And I love physical media. So I was never able to get the physical media drop of it. And I was like, well, I'll just wait until I can find it. And then I went to a secondhand shop and I found it. So I was finally able to buy a copy. So now I can play. And now that my Switch is working, I can finally play it with you. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna throw so much fruit at poor innocent animals. Used to own the guide for Pokemon Snap, but I never played the game. Let's have a lot of fun with that game. It's gonna be so much fruit. What was wrong with the Switch, by the way? I don't know. It just started working again. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Life just kept getting in the way. Yeah. The N64 version was so good. Of Pokemon Snap? Teeth situation again. Yeah. Sometimes things just kind of work and then not work and then not work. It's N64 Pokemon Snap. There is an N64 Pokemon Snap. I guess that's the first one. Oh my god, look at it. Oh wow. Huh. I knew that it was a remake, I just didn't know how far back the original was. Oh, it's interesting. Oh god, look at it. The pixels! Oh, look at that guy. Using early designs of Pokemon. I'd love to like do like a little drawing, little doodle one day of like me with a Pokemon team. Cause you know it would be like a fairy type. I would so be like a fairy type. Trainer. Polygons, yeah. Can't argue with that. I'm pink and blue. You can't argue with that. Big old butterfly wings. Like, I like Beautifly. Beautifly is cute. I don't know much of like the newer ones. Random Deoxys. I really hate Deoxys. I'm gonna be so real with you. I hate the design of them. They really like freak me out. Ugh. Fairy type Pokemon. All of the fairy type Pokemon are like cute and pink, and I am also cute and pink. Pink and blue. Obviously a bug type. No! Is Mr. Mime a fairy type? I knew he was a psychic type. Is Mr. Mime a fairy type as well? He's a psychic fairy type. Oh my god, I did not know this. I did not know this. Wait, Mr. Mime has he's got a... Hang on, I need to show you guys this. There's no way. He has an evolution? Mr. Mime has an evolution? No way! It's a regional one? That's actually ridiculous. I have no— what? I've never seen this before. Specifically in the Pokemon version of the UK, actually. Britain is to blame, literal. I hate it. No. Oh, I hate that, actually. It's awful. I'm gonna close this tab and I'm going to pretend that I've never seen that. That's awful. Good lord. Galarian version of course. I hate that. He just looks so weird. Galarian version of Rapidash. Oh yeah, she's like Candy Floss, isn't she? She's like pink. She's all cute. I love Rapidash. Rapidash was one of my childhood favorite Pokemon. Upside down, Britain to Bruce says you start in Scotland and London is in the north. Is it really? That's so funny. Cursola. Oh! Oh, it's Corsola or Corsola. I don't know. It's supposed to be Coral. Corsola. I don't know. I can't really say it very well, but I know the one that you're on about. Yeah, it's Dead Reef. That's so sad. Why would they kill him like that? Why would they do that to my boy? He's a ghost! My boy! He's dead. You're welcome. Thanks! Great design inspiration. It's oh buddy. I mean, I get why they did it because it's like, yeah, look, you know, we're bringing attention to the reefs, but like, it's so sad. Mind you, Pokemon doesn't really typically pull punches when it comes to like traumatizing the general public and the children. If I confuse with a Pokemon, which one? I would say Sylveon, but like, I already look like I've fused with a Sylveon. I guess more bows would happen if we fused. Few more bows. Oh, Jinx. Oh, I know exactly the one that you're talking about, because they edited her, didn't they? Oh, I know that one, but it's... I thought it was, like, fan fiction that, like, one of the official devs had written. I didn't realize it was, like, officially published. So it surprised me how dark Pokemon is for a kid's series. I think, like... what's the term? I think like kids stuff back in like the 90s was less sanitized than it is nowadays, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think there is some ways in which story nowadays is just a little bit too sanitized, you know? And it's just making for bad writing. There is good and bad out of it. Just a very bad translation. Ah, I see. That is a bit way too sad. I think there's also like public perception of that stuff has changed as well. Like there's stuff that like people wouldn't have batted an eye at back in the 90s. That like it's happening now, and they're like, why is this in my children's cartoon? It's like, well, it was the same when you were a kid. It's just a new audience. The 90s had Batman animated series. Oh my god. Pretty dark stuff aimed at children. Yeah. I think like there's like a ton of stuff from like the 90s that and like the stuff that I used to watch in like my old childhood that like probably should have been a bit more sanitized. But also at the same time, it's so good. Like the I want to say it's like the 2017 Titans, is it? I don't mean Teen Titans Go, I mean the actual Teen Titans, which is from 2003 to 2006. There we go. Which... it did not get the ending that it deserved. It really didn't. I remember watching the final episode of it, and then, like, it was like that scene out of Toy Story 2. It was like, yeah, next episode! What do you mean that's it? I loved that. It was a good show. Show was cancelled. Was it actually cancelled? I thought they just didn't make any more of it, but I guess that's what being cancelled is. I think they made a film though, because they made Teen Titans something or other Tokyo. Was it Trouble in Tokyo? Yeah. Terrible direction. And then they made Teen Titans Go, which... why? Yeah, that's my thought on that. They thought Teen Titans Go was the solution. Please, I beg you. Because my absolute favorite thing was the Slade arc, which was what? Season 2, something or other? Like end of season 2? End of season 1 or end of season 2? I think it was end of season 2. Because end of season 1 was everyone got captured. I loved Slade. I loved Slade so much. Wow. Teen Titans Go is just spitting in the face of everything. It really is. I think Teen Titans Go is like... it's a very good example of like a TV show that they could have made without existing IP, but they did it just for the sake of rehashing existing IP. Instead of letting something that was good and great just kind of settle and, you know, go into the night as something fantastic, they just decided to desecrate existing IP. But like, here's the thing, Teen Titans Go has nothing to do with the actual Teen Titans. Like, there's just... You watch the show against your will, and there's just no substance that even remotely relates to the original Teen Titans, bar, like, vaguely referencing, like, characters and powers. You could have just made entirely new characters that were also superheroes to do your TV show with. It didn't have to be about the Teen Titans. It's just really weird. Yeah, there's also a lot of really weird jokes in it that just are very, what's the term? Thinly veiled preferences of the writers, shall we say. Yeah, it's not great. Really not great. Yeah, it's just odd. Really odd. Well, at least in that way, they're really mimicking the 90s. Glad I decided not to watch it early on. Ugh. Yeah, barely disguised interests. Ugh. It's weird. It's very odd. But yeah, in the original Teen Titans, I loved the Slade arc. Absolutely loved the Slade arc. Oh my goodness. I think Slade is actually one of like my favorite villains in like cartoon history. I think Slade might be one of my favorites, but that's just because he probably was one of the first villains that I was like, oh wow, Deathstroke is a great villain, kind of wasted on the Titans. I don't know if he's wasted, because as Slade in the show, he's fantastic. Like, he's really well written, he's really competent, and he's genuinely very scary because of it. Yeah, he's really intelligent. He's a very, very good villain. I don't know if he's wasted. I think they could have gotten a lot more adult with it if they'd have not made it like a kid's show. But they still managed to make him crazy scary and very competent. In like a very cool way. Yeah, because they have like all of the goofy ones. They've got like, oh, you know, Mad Mod, and then, you know, the TV guy, the TV villain, and, you know, Mothman. And all of that thing, and then all of a sudden Slade turns up, and he's like, no, I will actually kill you. I have planted actual weaponry inside of the brains of your friends. If you don't do what I say, I will actually kill them. And it's like, oh, this was my kid's show, and now this is happening. He didn't feel wasted for what saying. Yeah, I thought he was a really cool villain. I liked him a lot. I think he's not Deathstroke. I think he's definitely not written to be Deathstroke. I think that's why they gave him the different name. But he does use the same design. Yeah, it's cool. That era of cartoons had followed OSHI as well. That's true. That's true. Sometimes I forget that Avatar was a kid's show. He could be silly but terrifying. Yeah. Talk about Raven's father as well. He was not touched upon that much. He wasn't really touched upon that much. But I think that Raven's dad wasn't actually impactful in the sense of he was the part that was the impact. It was more so her reaction and her actions to the situation that had the heavy impact. It wasn't really him. It was more so the situation that was creating the conflict. So he kind of, him and his personality and his character kind of fell a bit to the side in comparison to her arc in that. Mr. Freeze is also a perfectly sympathetic villain in the series. That's true. That's incredibly true. I like my this is gonna sound really funny. My first interaction with Mr. Freeze as a villain was through playing Lego Batman. Genuinely, I didn't know that he was like a villain until I played Lego Batman. And then I felt really bad for the dude. I was like, I don't want to wreck this guy's like facility and his you know, frozen empire. I feel bad for this guy. I don't want to feel bad. Like, he's trying to just, you know, he's trying to take care of his wife. What's wrong with that? I felt that, yeah, that was my first introduction, was through playing Lego Batman. Lego Batman for the Wii, which is great, by the way. If you ever get the chance to play through Lego Batman, highly recommend. It's a really good game. It's one of my favorite games. One of my favorite Wii games, actually. Poor Mr. Freeze. Poor guy. Yeah, he was just trying to save his wife from, like, an incurable disease. And he was like, no, my wife. His crime was loving his wife. How dare. Clayface and Baby Doll hit so. Oh my god, yeah, in the animated series, Baby Doll really hit me quite hard, because all she wanted was to be loved for her, to be loved for being herself, and just somehow no one could manage it. Yeah, it was really sad. Basma's sympathetic villain, if you can even call him that. I don't really think I can call him a villain. I think he's a person that is going about things in a legally dubious way. But his reasoning for doing so is not villainous. I think all of Batman villains are some degree of sad. I like that, though. I like that. I think there's times and places for, like, the cartoony villain of, like, I'm evil because I suck. And most of the time, I'm more inclined towards a villain who's like, hey, life sucks and it should be changed. I tried to change it the right way, and it didn't pan out. So this is my only option now. That's why I kind of like Batman villains a lot more than, like, Marvel ones. Marvel ones are just kind of like, rah, I'm here to be evil. It's like, okay, what's your motive? And they're like, I just said I was here to be evil. Don't question it. Or if they do have, like, a good reason for something, they don't go into it enough to make me be like, oh, okay, I'm invested in you now. That's a lot of depth to a villain, yeah. Tempted it with Thanos and they dropped the ball quite hard. Yeah, because the story wasn't written to be that way. I think there was too much going on in Infinity War to really make people sympathetic or interested in Thanos. There was just too much going on. Movie doc art was fantastic, though. I don't think I've ever seen, like, an interpretation of doc arc that I haven't liked. I don't think I've seen one. Like, I think a good example of, like, a goofy, a good example of a villain who is just evil for the sake of being evil is, Jack Horner in Puss in Boots, in the Puss in Boots movie. He is the perfect example of a villain who's just evil. And they do it in such a good way as well. Like, they even, like, have the moment in the film where they're like, okay, now's the time for you to set up your little thing to make us, you know, make you have a reason for being evil. And then he comes out of the gate straight away and he's like, no, well, you know, I just had loving parents and a mansion and a thriving business to inherit. It's great. It's really good. think that's one of the best ways to do like a villain who's just kind of evil for the sake of it. Like they really twist it, and it's fantastic. I don't think he would have worked nearly as well. Especially for the fact that, like, in that film we also have Goldilocks and the Bears, who are our sympathetic villain. They have a couple of different plots. They have A plot, which is Puss and his group. They have the B plot, which is Jack Horner. And then they have the C plot, which is Goldilocks and the Bears. And everything kind of combines in the end to come up against one another. I guess you have like an A.1 plot because of Puss and Death. Yeah, Death, he was literally just doing his job. I completely forgot about Death. I wouldn't even consider Death to be a villain, because he's not. He's just kind of doing his job. Death in this case is not the villain. He's not the villain in the story. He's what's the term? He's both the moral and he's something else, and I can't remember what the term for it is. He's the moral of the story, and he's the catalyst. Yeah. They did a great job of making him scary. They really did. Fantastic character. There's so much... I hate this song. There's so much... Get out. Get out. Get out. There's so much detail in that... Please ignore that. There's so much detail in that film. Ugh. I would be a very, very happy person if I could make something that good. Don't bring attention to it. It's just a bad song. I love how they foreshadow him before he even shows up. Yeah! He's in the background of everything. There is so much detail. When I first saw the trailers, I was really dubious about it because in the trailers they showed test footage that wasn't even lit properly. It wasn't like fully rendered. They basically just like had a couple of shots kind of finished enough to like the point where they could make the trailer, but like none of it was finished. And I was really dubious about it. And then I went to go see it and I was like, oh, this is fantastic. Oh. Really, really good film. So yeah. Puss in Boots, fantastic film. I love that he was portrayed as a wolf too. Really? How come? Like as a predator? High expectations for Shrek 5. Oh yeah. First impressions are everything, and if your trailer is iffy, then it can turn a lot of people off. It really can. To be honest, I think the trailer looked completely fine, and I had friends who were like, oh, this looks great. Weirdly enough, all of the people that I spoke to who were like, huh, I wonder if this is actually going to be good, is all people that I know from like the games and like film and animation industry who like looked at the shot and recognized it as unfinished, whereas everybody else was like, oh, this looks great. Because they just couldn't tell. But if you'd done stuff, you were like, oh, huh. Because K9 meets feline. I don't know about that one. There is something to his character design though. It's fantastic. All jaded compared to the normal people. It's interesting. You see things in different ways when you learn different things, which is interesting. You just like wolves? I see. You know what? That's fair. Favorite portrayal of death is still from the Discord series. Especially when it was voiced by Christopher Lee. Yeah. Oh. Oh, what is the line? There is a line from Discworld from Death that just absolutely makes me cackle every time. Can I find it? Yeah, here we go. Death leaned over the saddle and looked down at the kingdoms of the world. I don't know about you, he said, but I could murder a curry. I don't know why that makes me laugh so hard, but when I first read that, I remember my stomach actually hurting. I remember my stomach being like, in agony. Yeah. Isn't there, like, there's, like, another one as well, which is, like, I can't remember what it is. Like, no one gets pardoned for living or something along those lines. Maybe it's because you're British. Maybe. Maybe. There's just something really funny about that. I could murder a curry. Where he gives a weapon to a child. Well, yeah. Cats are nice. Discord is fun. I'm not like super into Discworld, admittedly. I think Pratchett tends to go on a bit too much for my attention span, but I did read through some of Discworld. Not like every book, but yeah. Maybe I should go back and try and read them now and see if I like them a little bit better. He does tend to go on a bit though. I've had more time to read lately, actually, because I really focused on working for a while. I didn't really do many of the things that I enjoyed, like drawing or reading or writing. So now that I've kind of reinvented the weekend, I'm having more time to like do that. It's been really nice, actually. Even though it's just me reading like a really terrible like vampire novel or something like that, or like whatever book I picked up in recent times. It's just nice. Yeah. And I know it's like my fault, but yeah, it's just nice to have some time. Have I been able to keep from working on my days off? I've made it a rule that I'm not allowed to. Made it a rule that I kind of have to. And yeah. I've been hanging out a lot more with friends and stuff as well. So like on my days off, I've been actually like going out and doing things that I need to do, like errands and whatnot. Or I've just been sitting in a Discord call with some of our friends, and having them sit with me is really nice. It's good. I like it. I feel better from it as well. I feel like I'm actually going at stuff in a way that is making me more refreshed. So yeah. It's been really nice. It is good. It's nice as well because I've been able to sort things, which has been really nice as well because of the move and Christmas and stuff coming up. It's been much easier to get stuff sorted. I feel like I'm less stressed about the season. Am I sensitive to winter depressions? Yeah, of course I am. As is most people, I believe. Best of luck with the move. I always find it incredibly stressful. I think we should be fine. It will probably suck, but I already have to do it once. I agree. Really? I think the lack of sun messes with me. How does it get into the winter? I think I used to take vitamin D tablets when I was a kid, but I think that's just because we don't get a whole lot of sun in the UK, so it's hard to do that. Daylight therapy lamp, it helps a little. Maybe I should consider investing. Because in 24/7 needs an off switch. I like the sun. I always feel better in summer. Especially because like having like daylight makes me feel like I'm actually being productive during the day, and it does wonders for my ego. Okay. That is my like third yawn in the span of like 5 minutes. I think it might be time to call it. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, we got lots of people who are live. Let's see. Thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna raid into Poco, who is currently, I believe, yeah, they're currently collabing with Pillow. And they're doing, they are rating ASMR triggers. Thank you for this, thank you. Oh god, thank you for the stream. Okay. Thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Go tell Poco and Pillow that they are very cute. Go get some snacks, go get some drinks, and I will see you all tomorrow for a work stream. Good night, everybody. Bye bye.